Hey, welcome to the Geriatric Millennials. This is Jayme.
And this is Beth.
And we are two oldish, youngish ladies doing one of my favorite episodes, which is our favorite things of 2025.
Best of, baby.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get into this.
Yeah. Every year we do this and it's fascinating. I actually like to go back and listen and look too. I do have lists up on our website of like the best of the last, all the years we've done this.
Yeah.
And it's fun to see like, oh, what was I into back then? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. I know.
Well, I think we're going to start off strong.
100%.
Yes.
Starting off strong with, we want to say, like, one of the best things of 2025 was the people who have listened to our podcast.
Absolutely.
And there are a handful of people that we are aware of that have been listening to us pretty much from the beginning. And that's huge because that's a lot of their time of investment.
Absolutely.
To have our podcast like in as a part of their life on a regular basis. So thank you. We are going to like give you a shout out because you're amazing. So first up, I'm gonna say Karen from Dance. Karen P from Dance. This is a shout out to you because I saw you just somewhat recently, and you are such a huge supporter of this show. Like, you're always encouraging. You tell me it's your favorite podcast. You tell me you listen to it every week. Like, I love that you listen. And also Best Dance. Best Dance was with you, Karen. Best Dance of 2025. I'm not even kidding. It is so fun dancing with Karen. And we took turns leading because I'm learning how to lead.
That's right.
And she is a phenomenal dancer. She's like a professional flamenco. Sorry if I'm not saying that right. And I don't know what all kind of dances she does, but she's amazing. And she listens to our podcast, and she has from the moment she like heard about it. So thank you,
that's
Karen.
awesome.
I know she's amazing.
I have a Karen too that listens regularly.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I love it because every time we get together, we try to get together like every month. Sometimes we win, sometimes we don't. But it's always so fun when she's like, I heard this on your podcast, or I feel like I've been like, I've spent time with you because I've been listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
And it's just so sweet. Like, it's just so kind too, to like take the time to listen to a podcast.
It is.
I feel like it's a big ask for anyone to be like, hey, listen to something I've created.
Right.
you know? And then that people keep doing it is pretty amazing too.
It's so, it's so awesome. Okay. Obviously, Marla. Marla has been a huge supporter of us. She has like given us shout outs. She's mentioned us. She shared us with her followers. She's like just a huge supporter.
Yeah.
And I love that so much and appreciate it so much. And she is also amazing.
Yes. And she's a podcast too. So shout out to One Tough Cookie podcast.
Yes.
Because it's amazing. I think that that's huge to like start something.
I know.
And I think that that's kind of a best of two of just starting something new that you're like not into and have never done before, and you get into it.
It's a
and you
huge
start
learning
doing
curve. Yeah.
It's amazing.
So go listen to her podcast.
Yes.
Marla, we love you and appreciate you. Thank you for listening.
I have to shout out my homie Boyana because so many times I've literally walked up to her at work and we've walked in at the same time. She's like, I'm listening to you right now. And she has like, she's like, I think it's so cool. And she's been a huge supporter since day one. And she has always given great feedback. She actually came on Boozy Book Reports, my other podcast, and she was a guest.
That.
Yeah.
I love that. She brought me soup recipes.
That's right. Yeah. She's a great person.
She's amazing.
She's the type of lady that will like give you the coat off her back and is just super supportive and lovely and wonderful.
Okay. We have a mutual friend, Hannah.
Yes.
Shout out to Hannah.
Shout out Hannah.
Shout out to Hannah M.
Yes. And she's a huge supporter.
I know.
Yeah.
And she has been so encouraging. And also, like, I see her on a regular basis and she mentions things from our podcast. And she's just, it's just so, it feels good to have somebody who you know, like listening and being supportive of this effort that we put in. So thank you, Hannah.
Ooh, and I also totally want to shout out my girl Jumyoung. She is awesome and she's been listening to us forever. She showed me her Spotify Wrap this year and we were her like top podcast or one of them. So that was super, super awesome. And anyway, she's a total delight and always is listening. I also know that I have some friends that I feel like they're some of my best kind of friends because they started off in my youth group. a million years ago. They're all now in their 30s and have kids and families or, are professionals and doing things with their lives. And it's wonderful. And some of them listen to the podcast.
That's amazing.
And it's just like amazing to me. And, I give a special shout out to my girl, Elisa, because I know she listens. And she's actually said sometimes, you guys' podcast needs to be longer for a commute. It's a little short. And I'm like, got it.
Noted.
Yes.
Love that. And then obviously there's been people who have listened here and there, have listened to certain episodes, like lots of friends that have mentioned it to me. But I don't know that anybody else is listening as consistently as these people. These people. And then we had a huge supporter, and she sadly is no longer with us. It's Giovanna. She passed away this year, which has been so hard, devastating, and sad. And she was such a supporter of our show. I mean, she was so interactive with us online. She was always encouraging and just so funny, like just so funny about like the geriatric millennial like piece of that, because she was like in that pocket with us. She was just a couple years older than us, and she was a listener from the beginning. I mean, she really was, and we miss her
very much. So.
Yeah. So, if any of the rest of you listening have been listening to us from the beginning, we want to know. We want you to let us know. Like, give us, let us know so we can give you a shout out too. We appreciate you.
Also, and if we didn't give you a shout out and you think we should have, we apologize. We just didn't know. Okay? We just didn't know. And we love you dearly. So there you go.
Okay. So we have a few categories. We always end up breaking this into 2 episodes because of how much we're into.
Yes. It's great.
And so we're going to start off with beauty.
It is my favorite thing.
Oh my gosh.
It's my
me
favorite
too.
thing.
Love it so much. I mean, how many beauty advent calendars did you do this year?
It's fine.
It is fine.
It's an obsession, but yeah.
It's a wonderful obsession.
Well, and here's the thing about the beauty advent calendars that I'm loving is that I'm discovering new products. I discovered new products because I literally was in the Ulta. Like this was right before Thanksgiving. I'm walking around and I could not believe how many brands I have tried in Ulta. Like skincare, makeup, hair care. I'm walking and I'm like, I've tried that brand and that brand. And oh yeah, I did try that brand and this brand. And I'm like, that, first of all, it's a problem. Secondly, it's so fun.
It's so fun.
It's so
okay.
fun.
So that is totally related to my number one beauty, like pick favorite of 2025. So at the end of last year, I joined a subscription for the first time, and it was a beauty subscription, and it was the Allure Beauty box, and they mail me a box every month with a bunch of like products in it. Some of them are sample size. Most of them are full size products, and it's always a surprise. I never know what's going to be in there, but every month I get it and I share it with my daughter and we look forward to it. And it has been a highlight of 2025 because like you just said, I have tried so many new products. I have gotten like, I've had so much fun trying. Now, do I have a drawer full of a bunch of stuff that I haven't actually used yet? I mean, there's that. But the stuff that I have used, I have loved. And I have even repurchased some of the stuff. And that's how they get you. But they like introduce you to some really, really good stuff. So I love that beauty subscription. And it totally renewed. And I am going to just continue riding that beautiful beauty wave of a subscription box every single month.
Love that.
For I don't know how long, but for sure 2026.
Yes. Yay for that. Well, the first thing that I came to my mind when I was coming up with my list was something I got in my FabFitFun box, which I threaten to cancel every year. I'm like, this is a lot of money. It only comes out 4 times a year. You don't really need it. And then I literally went back and was like looking because you can see everything that you got in your box. And I would say at least 75% of the stuff I actually liked and used. And I would say
it's a pretty high percentage.
Yeah. And like, I would say 25% of the items I've repurchased, like for the beauty and stuff. So that's pretty good for me.
That is pretty good. I was this close to subscribing and like getting the FabFitFun thing. I didn't do it. But
I think it worked out for you. But I got the Rare Beauty body and hair fragrance mist. And I really like it. I think that it's called something comfort. I took a bad note, but it's in this purpley
sounds about
bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she has like all of her stuff has names like that.
Yeah. And it's in this kind of like mauvey, purpley, pink
I've seen
bottle.
it. I would love to try it.
And I have a hard time with fragrance because if it's too strong, I'll get a headache. And I like this one that it just like, you just kind of mist it all over you and it just kind of sits there. I don't think it lasts that long. If you're like a perfume girly and a fragrance girl that likes to layer perfumes and like you really like to walk into the room and have like your scent hits first, probably not for you. But if you're like a light fragrance person, I really like it. And I just like that the pump on it's really good. It has like a nice distribution. It's pretty, it's aesthetic. And I just have really enjoyed it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I think it was on a sale recently and I should have bought it. I didn't even know. I actually have a few of the Rare Beauty products in my repertoire. Yeah. And love all of them.
Yeah. Well, because I tried it, I was like kind of on the hunt for other ones. And I think it was actually right on Black Friday or like the Saturday after I was out shopping and I saw Fenty had one and it was like this green raspberry one. And I used the sample and I freaking loved it. And I look around, sold out, of course. And I was just like, Beth, this is why we need to be more diligent about, jumping on these trends. But it's just like, I think just like getting introduced to like a nice light spritz again has like really, I don't know, made me excited.
I love that. So, of course, we all know that I am a lip girly.
Queen.
Yes. And I have discovered a new lip stain that I really like, and it is called the Kulfi.
Okay. Never.
That's the brand.
Okay.
And I have a few different colors. I love all of them. And I love it because it doesn't dry out your lips and it lasts. It does not last all day, but it definitely lasts longer than a gloss, but it goes on like a lip oil / gloss and it leaves like a really pretty stain. I just really like how it feels and how it looks. And so I highly recommend it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was on my list years ago. It's the Tony Moly. They have a pump. It's called Plumpkin. And it's this pumpkin eye cream that's a retinol. And I got it in a FabFitFun box like maybe 2 years ago. And I fell in love with it. It lasted forever. I just felt like it really moisturized around my eye. I felt like I noticed a difference in hydration. And I was just kind of obsessed with it. And I have not been able to get it in store. Like you can buy it online, but you can't get it in store. And so I was at the Ulta earlier this fall and I noticed they had the Plumpkin eye patches. Well, I'd gotten some other like under eye patches and I put them on and they like burned. And I was like, well, this is not a great option for me. This is not a fit.
Yeah.
So I ended up purchasing these and I put them on and it was like perfect. It was like hydrating. It was giving me life. I was like living for it. And now I like put them on as I'm getting ready for work in the morning. And I've really enjoyed that so much so that I actually went onto their website and repurchased the actual Plumpkin retinol cream.
I just love the name.
I know, it's so cute. And it comes in a little pumpkin container.
Oh my goodness.
And I actually just they have like a neck cream too, and it has a roller on it. So I'm just like at night rolling my neck with this like Plumpkin retinol serum to try and, get this jiggly away, but it's fine. But I love it. I'm just like obsessed with it right now. And it just makes me so happy, like have purchased it. And like, I don't know why I just didn't do it. It's not that big of an investment. And I'm like, it makes me so happy. Like just do the thing.
Totally. So one of the products that I got in one of my Allure box is on this list and it's the Anastasia. I don't know how to say it.
I think it's Anastasia.
It's the Brow Definer Triangular Brow Pencil. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
I've repurchased it.
Yeah.
I love it.
She's like famous. Like she was like really famous in like the early 2000s for brows, doing Hollywood's brows.
Oh, I have no idea.
She would do all the like arches and of all the celebrities back in the day.
Oh,
yeah. And then she has like this huge company now. That's
okay. Well, her triangular brow pencil is the best. Like I have several, and I know on my best of in the past, I had one that I liked, and I still like it, but I always reach for this one first. Like nice. I just really like it. So there you go.
So I always say this wrong too, but I think it's CosRx. And it's the 6-peptide skin booster. So this is the same company that I think came out with like the famous like snail mask that was really popular a while ago. But anyway, it's just this like hydraulic acid with extra peptides. I don't even know what it all means at this point. But I've actually like kind of fallen in love with it, and it's replaced what I was using at Good Molecules, because I was very loyal to their hyaluronic acid, and I just decided I would try this other one, and I really like it, and it's great. And I think that I even saw it at Costco on like a twofer.
Oh.
But it was like so much that I was like, not in cost, but in quantity, that I was like, let's be so for real. That's like a 2-year supply. We need to calm it down. But I really enjoyed using it, and I've like, I keep reaching for it, and it's like, oh, this is in the routine now. This is one of the things I'm doing.
Yeah. I had recommended to me, because also I'm a nail girl. We've talked about this as well. And I had somebody recommend this particular nail glue that you can get it on Amazon. I don't know where else, but I've gotten it on Amazon. And you can use it with any different press-ons. And it is the best. It is so, so good. Like when you use this nail glue, your press-on nails will not just pop off. They will stay on until you take them off. And it comes with a remover too. It still takes some work to remove, but I'd rather it be harder for them to pop off than to have to like re-glue a nail because it popped off. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I have not had to re-glue once I switch over. Of course, the key is in nail prep. You got to prep your nails properly. And does it cause a little bit of damage? Yeah, probably. But I don't care because they're covered up with a fake nail that looks really good and is not going anywhere. And it's so much cheaper than going to the salon. It's called Curve Life nail glue.
Okay.
We'll have a link to it.
Yeah.
We'll have a link to all this stuff. I just want to spread the love because it is so good.
Yeah.
So if you want to try like a nail, like a fake nail, they usually come with the glue. Just ignore that glue and get this glue and use this instead. It's so good.
Okay. Love that. I am obsessed with this next product, and I got it in a FabFitFun box. It's called Skin Fix Resurface AHA BHA niacinamide, whatever, the vitamin C exfoliating pads. And it's these little pads. They remind me of like,
letters.
Right? It reminds me of, remember like back in the day, the Noxzema pads, and they had like kind of like the whatever, waffly, whatever. They're kind of like that. They're like a really large pad. I think they're like 3 inches in diameter, maybe. I don't know. I can't math right now. But anyway, you just like wash your face and then you just rub it all over. And I've noticed such a huge difference with clarity, just feeling clear.
I want these.
They are fabulous. I mean, I just started using them, so it's whatever, but you use them like every 2 to 3.
Really good.
Thank you. They use them like every 2 to 3 days. So it's like, it's just kind of nice. And like every time I get to use them, I get so excited. I'm like, I love this.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm really into it.
Okay. I have a skincare one, and this is interesting to me because I just wasn't expecting this, but my sister started a skincare line that she is creating. It's called Birch Bay Botanicals. And I was kind of skeptical. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, I want to try it because you're my sister and I want to support you, right? Well, she sent me the stuff. Like, I didn't even have to buy it.
Nice.
She sent it to me to try, and I started using it. It's just like a moisturizer face oil. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. I have been using it and not my other stuff that I also really like, because I like this even more.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Fancy.
I really, really like it. It's like it's 2, and I just mix them. One is like called Face Repair, and the other one is called, I don't even remember, Spa Facial or something. Okay. I don't know. But I don't know that she has her website out yet, or that you can even buy it yet. But she's got really cute packaging. Like, she's working on it. And she wanted to send it out to some people for them to try and stuff like that. And so I'll check back with her and see if it's available. But I actually really liked it. I know. And I'm really proud of her. I'm like, yes, go girl.
Do the thing. Another person doing the thing.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is going to be controversial with you.
Uh-oh.
Because I know you are a natural deodorant girly. And I have been trying for years. I've used various natural quote unquote products. And I've been using this brand called Native for a while. And then I didn't like it. And it's really expensive. And I bought a flavor. And basically every day I would be smelling something, and it was me. And it wasn't it wasn't like I had BO. It was just the scent of the product.
Yeah.
And it was driving me insane.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. And I had gotten I was traveling or something, and I just got like a travel size Dove moisturizing deodorant. And I was like, that worked really well. And it didn't irritate me because I'm pretty sensitive. I'm a sensitive girl inside and out. And so anyway, I bought the Dove aluminum-free, like sensitive, non-smell deodorant. and I'm loving it because I can't smell
I really
it.
care about is the aluminum. So
Yeah.
if it's aluminum free,
it's aluminum free.
I mean, there's no controversy on my part.
But I stay dry all day for them. I know it's not really an antiperspirant, but I don't really sweat much. So I'm not feeling like I'm getting sweaty.
Should I try this?
I don't know, but I love it because it does not smell. There's no fragrance really. And I love it right now. Like I'm obsessed.
Well, here's my question. If it doesn't have a smell, do you smell your own like BO?
No, I don't smell anything. Like I don't have BO with it, but it doesn't smell like a heavy perfumed deodorant.
I should try it.
Yeah, I'm really loving it. And then I actually was talking to a girlfriend and she said, oh yeah, I love that stuff. If it ever gets discontinued, I'm screwed.
Is it a roll-on?
It's a stick and it goes on like butter, like a shea butter almost. Like it's very moisturizing.
I'm going to need a link to this.
It's really good. I was really skeptical and I was just like, I could not believe the difference. And just like, I realized I was just feeling better during my workday because I'm like, oh, I don't have a weird smell.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a fan of Native.
Yeah.
I mean, I used it off and on for a while and I would always stop using it because I didn't love it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I kept thinking I should love this. It should work for me. And then it just didn't.
Yeah,
so anyway.
Okay. Another lip product.
Mm-hmm.
You know I love Ilia.
Mm-hmm.
I've also talked about them with different lip things, but they came out with a lip crayon. It's called a lip sketch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mixture of a lip liner and a lipstick
Mm-hmm.
in one.
Ooh.
And it's not like it doesn't dehydrate your lips.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good. It's pretty long lasting and you can be so precise with it. Like it doesn't really transfer. Like that's the one thing I don't love about like lip gloss and lip balms and different things is the transfer. It's a great product. It is so great. They have fabulous colors. Highly recommend. It's the Ilia Lip Sketch.
Love that. Okay. So earlier this year, I burned my hair severely.
I think you told me about that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And so it's like, I thought I was using a heat protectant and I wasn't.
Right,
and then I'm like, why is my hair smoking? And then it was like falling out a little bit, breakage, but it's fine.
So sad.
So I'm pretty careful about the hair products I use, but also like a lot of the stuff I had been using is very expensive. So I've been using for a long time, I was using Pep Rally from Dry Bar for like my heat protectant, which it's really good. I like it. It was fine, but it was like crazy expensive. I'm like, girl, you own a house now. You can't just be buying everything you want at all times because you need paint. Okay?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm trying to budget my beauty a little bit better and not just buy everything expensive without just trying other things too. And so anyway, I was at the drugstore. I'm like, well, let me see if I can find, I was actually not at the drugstore. I was at Fred Meyer and they had this like brand of heat protectant and it's called, and I don't know if this how they say their name, but SGX NYC Blaze. And it's this like spray bottle. And I've seen it before in other places. And I was just kind of like, well, it's only like $8 or something. I don't know about this. But I really liked it because it's this really nice misting spray bottle. So it goes on really easy, covers nicely. And I've just had like really good success with it, like working, like not having hair breakage and damage. And I'm
That's
like,
exciting.
I'm here for it. Like $28 versus $8 is a huge difference. And
it really is.
So it's like, yeah, there's certain products I have not been able to find like better discounted like drugstore versions, but this is one of them. I'm like, I think that this is like my go-to now because it works and it's easy.
I love that.
Yeah. And I don't have to make a special trip. Like I've found it at numerous like grocery store, department store type places, you know, mixed stores or whatever.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Anyway.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have one more in this category.
Okay.
It is heatless curls.
Ooh.
Using a robe tie.
Okay.
Now I did purchase something that is like
intended for that.
For that. Haven't used that one yet because it's because I just got it.
It's in transit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this works great.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a robe tie,
mm-hmm.
and there's different tutorials and stuff like that for how to like put it in your hair, but it works really well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's heatless.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so easy and it lasts a couple days for me. And I just like wash my hair during the day or in the evening and let it dry, like, cause you're supposed to do it when your hair is dry. Mm-hmm. And it might be like a tiny bit damp still. Anyways, and I'll just like wrap it in this thing and then go to bed. And then in the morning, I just take it out and my hair is done.
Oh,
Like,
that's awesome. Yeah.
actually pretty great.
Love that.
Yeah.
Easy
So,
peasy.
mm-hmm.
All right. So switching gears, we're moving on to books, baby.
Yes. Another one of my favorite
So
topics.
good. I realized I've read a lot of books this year that are just not church appropriate. Just going to say that.
Not church appropriate?
Yeah. And not, again,
okay.
not by my own doing. It's not like I'm seeking these books out. I base it off the vibes of the cover.
You're being forced to read.
I mean, not being forced. I am making the choice, but I will see a cute book and I don't like to read the back of books or anything. I'll just see a cute book and I'll get the book.
I don't know how you live this way. I don't know how you live this way.
I don't know either because I'm just like, that looks cute. Or I'll see
how
like,
do you not read the back, Beth?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Exactly. That's kind of the fun sometimes. Sometimes not. But like, especially if it's like a popular book on like, social media, or I see a lot of people reading. I'm like, oh, I'll read that or whatever. So one of the last ones I read was called Lights Out by Nevessa Allen.
So are you talking about like sexy time spiciness?
This one's spicy. Yeah. This one's spicy.
Is this on the list because you really liked this book?
I didn't like it because of the spiciness, but I liked the premise of it. And I thought it was like funny to me because it's basically about this girl who's she's like a nurse and she's like finds this like thirst trap TikTok guy that like post like the people that post the like thirst traps on TikTok, which I think is so funny. And as someone that is just now experimenting with like not thirst traps, but just posting on social media their face, it's so awkward to record. And I'm like, what is this? And I give props to anybody that can like consistently record themselves talking into a camera and make it sound good. It's challenging. But the thought of like posing in a sexy way or gyrating on screen as a thirst trap by myself, like in my house, and then like with lighting and like posting it with like sexy music, editing it, is beyond anything I will ever be comfortable doing. So that just made me laugh in the book. I was like just picturing this person like, because it's like, you see the end result, but it's like, to me, it's like the production of it just makes me giggle. Anyway, she kind of falls in love with this guy online and he's like her like fantasy guy. And they so happen to meet in real life in kind of a weird way. And anyway, there's like a death involved and a murder mystery and just it's calamities. And then it has, there's some spicy moments, but I don't know. I just really liked the book. It just made me laugh. And it was like I was reading it while like right after I moved and I just needed something that was like frivolous, meant nothing, didn't have to think about it, and that's what it was.
Good.
But it's like a series, I guess. Like,
oh, are you gonna read the rest?
I don't know, because it's one of those series where it's like kind of like I read The Butcher and Blackbird, I think it was called, which was another book that I just jumped into thinking it was just about two like serial killers falling in love, not realizing it was super spicy. Again, everything's super spicy now. It used to not be super spicy, like romantic book. You know what I mean? Like a lot of books.
I think they've been around for a long time.
They have, but I feel like they were more like Harlequin romance novels, like with Fabio on the cover. It wasn't these books that like, oh, that looks like a book about, fairies and like woodland creatures. And you're like, oh.
Like they need to have a warning on it, like a rating especially for kids.
Okay, if your kid is in this section, you might have failed as a parent because it's like
if the cover
romance.
I don't know. It seems like it looks innocent.
First of all, these books don't look innocent. Like they're usually have a dark cover.
Okay, Beth.
I just thought they were dark covered because they're like dealing with like, murder, not
Except
because they were dealing
romance.
But I didn't know, Jayme.
Okay, well,
I didn't know. Now I know. Now
we all know. If you're in the romance section, you can expect a lot of sexy time.
It's like beyond, but it's whatever, Okay. Also, sometimes, again, covers can be deceptive. And when you're just thinking, and none of these covers were like the cutesy one, because there are a couple covers. Like there was one that came out a couple years ago that was like a hockey romance. And the hockey romances I heard are filthy, but they look like cartoons on the front. So like, teenage girls were buying them. Yeah. But they do have disclaimers on the inside. If you were to read the inside of the book, it'll give you like a
just makes me
heads up.
Slightly concerned about like my kids, like just not expecting that. And then boom.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all have a responsibility to ourselves and others to be, hey, you shouldn't be reading that. Well, somebody brought up too, like the book Wicked, like they had them out like buying for like tweens and teens and whatever. But like Wicked, the book is nothing like the movie. And the Wicked, the book is crazy filthy.
Really?
Yes. Like I was reading Wicked and I put it down because I was like, this was years and years ago. And I was like, oh, this is not what I thought it was. And I was like, I'm not into it. But it's not like the movie at all. So like people thought because the movie was the movie, they're like, oh, Wicked, the book's like the movie. No, not the book that it was based off of.
Yikes.
Yeah. So just tidbits. So yeah, you got to be careful out there. But again, I'm not reading any, I'm a grown up. If I get into something I don't like, I'll throw it away or just give it away. But it's not throw it. I would never throw a book away. I would donate it. But again, the fronts always get me.
Yeah.
The fronts always get me.
Apparently they do. Well, for me, the year of 2025 books was the year of the thrillers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got into thrillers this year.
Yay.
And I have read some really good ones. And it's so fun because I just want to know what happens. I want to know, like I'm always trying to figure it out. Yeah. And I just want to keep reading and reading and reading and reading because I'm like, I have to finish this book because it's so good. It's just like got me hooked. And so a couple of the authors that I've really enjoyed this year are Frida McFadden.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. And Geneva Rose. And I feel like you might have recommended both of those to me. And I have really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
So like there's quite a few like titles in there. And I have not read all of what they have written, but the ones that I've read, like I recently enjoyed The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret. And I think there's even more in that. Like those were really good. Like just, thrillers in general is a whole new genre for me and I'm into it.
I love Frida McFadden because like she.
Oh, did I say it wrong?
How do you say
I think I said McFadden.
That's probably it. I don't know her name for real. But what I like about her books is that they are not if you're looking for literature, that's not what this is.
No, it's not.
But it's the best gateway books. Like if you're in a reading slump, I get one of those from the library. You can knock it out in not much time because they're quick listens or quick reads. And it just gets me back in the game a little bit.
Oh,
I had a really good thriller that I have on my list called What Lies in the Woods. And this is by Kate Alice Marshall. And it was pretty good. It was one of those books I was just like.
I think I just read that.
Yeah. It's about the girls that like find the body and like worship it kind of.
Yes. I just finished it.
Yeah. So I really like that book because it was just like one of those ones I was like at work and I needed a book to just listen to because I was doing boring Excel stuff or something. And so I'm always looking for books too that are not like 15 hours. And I think it was like an 8-hour book or something. And it was available, got it, listened to it. I was like, this was not bad. This was kind of fun. Yeah. So it was fun.
Yeah. It was a touch dark for me, but it was good.
Yeah.
But it was.
And that wasn't even that dark.
No, I know. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like the dark stuff.
Okay.
Although some of the thrillers are kind of dark, but it's just a different level.
There's different levels of darkness.
And it's also just like you said, like the writing is not, it's not like a piece of literature that you're just like, oh my gosh, this writing. It's like,
it's the pace of the storytelling.
It's like a piece of candy.
Yes. Yes.
It's like you're just eating something real quick.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I discovered ACOTAR.
Okay. I've heard of
this
that.
year. It's A Court of Thorns and Roses. And so I have read 3 of the books, which can be just considered a trilogy on its own, but then there's a couple more. And so I am waiting for those to come through on my Livy app, but very good. Really enjoyed those. I know they're not brand new, but they're new to me this year.
That's all that
and
matters.
They were so good.
Yeah.
I loved them.
Cool. I have a copy in my.
Have you read them?
No, I have a copy. It's in my TBR.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a whole thing. Okay. One of my favorite books this year was by one of my favorite like romantic comedy writer. And I always say her name wrong. It's Abby
Waxman?
No, it's like, I want to say it starts with a J. J-I.
Jimenez?
There we go. And it's Yours Truly. And it was really good. I like her books because the ones I've read are all like, I think she has some trilogies, but they're like the ones I was kind of telling you before where it's like a trilogy, but you don't have to read the other books because they're not necessarily interconnected in that like the same characters. But anyway, it was like a really good book. And it was like one that I realized like I would come home from driving from, work or whatever, and I'd put my ear pods in and I would just be listening to it at home because it was so good. Like I remember I think I was supposed to be packing and I was like just listening to the book because it was so good. I was like, this is just like what I need right now.
Okay.
Great
I'm
writing.
Putting it on my list.
Super good.
One of my favorite books this year was The Berry Pickers.
Oh, I read that too. Yeah. We read that for book club.
Yes. It was so good. I thought it was really well written. I thought it was very engaging. I loved that it had depth to the characters and, it touched on some really challenging experiences. And I just never read a book based on that premise before. It was just a really good book. I thought I liked it a lot. So I would recommend that one. So I will keep going. Okay. I have 2 more. Okay. And then another one that I really liked this year was The Wedding People.
Oh, I read that one too. That one was good.
That
was a fun one.
It was a fun one. It was a really like just easy book to read, and I wanted to know what happened. Like, and it
was unexpected.
It was unexpected, and the way that it opened up the book, I was just like, whoa, what's going to happen. So I really like that. And then I have one nonfiction book, because I didn't read a ton of nonfiction this year, but one of the ones I read was called Awake.
Okay.
By Jen Hatmaker. It's a memoir, and I've loved her for years, and I really, really enjoyed her memoir. I felt like it was very relatable for me, and she touches on some of the topics that, you and I have discussed, like purity culture and some of those things. And she's such a good writer. She's really put into words some of the, things that are relatable in that way. And so I appreciated it. And it was just a really good book. And she talks about, her experience. She got divorced like 5 years ago, and there were none of the details like ever came out. She just really didn't share that story until now. And I was always curious about that, even though that's not what the book is about at all. There are some details that I was like, oh, okay. Like now I at least know what happened, kind of thing, So anyway, I really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, lots of stuff to try. Lots of things to experience now in 2026 with this list.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But more coming, because part 2 will be out next week.
Yep.
So stay tuned.
Looking forward to it.
If you're enjoying the podcast and would like to support the show, you can share episodes with your friends and family, follow us on Instagram at the Geriatric Millennials, or leave us a positive review and rating, all which help us to grow. Our theme music was created by the Finley Ghost. Check out their latest album now. Thank you so much.